What is going on, everybody? Back with some more NBA best bets. I got 4 picks for you guys once again today. Hopefully we can get that sweep. Coming off a rough day on our free picks. I didn't have any yesterday, but the last day we had Dallas versus Minnesota. Doncic and Towns both sold us. So do got some plays for you guys again. I'm not running it back in both picks, but I'm kind of running it back in one of the picks, which you'll see here in a second, and I'll give you my reasoning why. But first, before we do anything, I do want to pick the winner from last video. If we get 200 likes on this video and 50 comments, I'll pick another random comment to win a free month of VIP. So I am selecting a free month of VIP from a comment right now. Let's go ahead and pick our winner. Drum roll, please. Steel 4253. He said this series is going to be legendary. I agree, man. I think this is going to be a great series. I really don't know who's going to win. I know the Mavericks came up on top game 1. Let's see what happens here tonight. But send me a message still in Discord. I'll get you your free month of VIP. Appreciate the love and support from all of you. I do want to tell you one more thing before we jump into these free picks. There's a new app on the market, and it is called Rebet. This is a daily This is like a sportsbook app, kind of like Fliff. If you guys have played Fliff, you have the same thing. You have your money, then you have Fliff coins. Do the same thing for Rebet. You got Rebet coins. You got your cash. It's available on iOS devices. It's illegal in 47 states. Every state except for Michigan, Idaho, and Nevada. So if you're not in those 3 states, you can play this app. Highly recommend you guys sign up. If you do so, when you sign up, use code ACES. Link is in the description. While you're creating your account, just type in code ACES in the little referral link or whatever. You'll get a free month of VIP as well as a deposit match up to $100. You guys go sign up for Rebet. I love the platform. Use it every single day. And hopefully we can have some plays for you guys today in VIP for Rebet. So make sure you guys go sign up. But let's go ahead and jump into the free picks for today. So free picks for today. First one is going to be our Goblin play of the day. You guys know we always do the Goblin. The Goblin today, locking in our man Doncic once again. Got him over 24.5 points this time. Last time we took his rebounds, I'm pretty sure he ended up selling us on rebounds. I'm not even going to lie. Yeah, I know he did actually. But I think we had him over 6.5 boards, which I thought was going to be a great play, and he ended up with 6. So is what it is for a man Doncic. I think he's getting 25 points tonight. We will pull him up over here. And, dude, I swear, man, every video I've made in like the last 3 days, I have had like something in my eye, and yeah, so maybe I'm just crying from tears of pain from the last videos 1 in 3 days, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull up Doncic over here. We're going to hit propositions. We're going to go to points, and then you're going to see his original lines at 29, 28.5 on certain apps, 29 on Prizepicks. If you collect this alt lines right here, you can go down, select 24.5, and you can look at his stats. So he had 33 points his last game, game 1 versus Timberwolves. He's cashed 7 of his last 10 games. He's cashed this in 80% of his last 20. Been smashing this line. 87% on the season. He's had over 24.5 points. Dude has been a menace. And then head-to-head versus Minnesota, he's had it in every single game he's played except for 1. So 5 of 6. Looking at this season, starting right here. So 3 of 3 games he's played. He's had over 30. He's had 33 or more points in all 3 games. So realistically, he should be able to get 25 tonight unless he just has a really bad game. I love to play. Looking at Minnesota, they give up least amount of points in the league, sitting at number 1. Go to point guard and shooting guard, you got 2nd and 4th, so you get up a lot to the point guard position. I think our man Doncic is getting 25. Got to lock it in. It's one of my favorite Goblins on the day. I actually like Edwards, Ant-Man. I like his 24.5 as well, but if I had to pick one of these 2, I'm probably going with Doncic tonight. Just looking at Ant-Man, he struggled his last game in points. But anyways, I like to play locking in Doncic. That's pick number 1 of the day. Now jumping into pick number 2. This is where things get a little bit scary, and I know you guys are going to hate me for this because I've been locking this in a lot. I'm taking Towns again, man. I'm taking his rebounds and assists. He ended with 9 last game. His props sitting at 11.5. It was either 11.5 or 12 last time. I think it was 12. So it did come down by 0.5. Got 52% chance to go over, minus 108, 110. So pretty much coin flip odds on this play. He got 9, dude. But the thing is, he only had 2 at halftime last game. He only had 2. So the fact he got 7 in the second half, he just had a rough first half, man. And Doncic did too on his rebounds. So he only had 1 at halftime. So I think this game might be a little bit. I don't think we're going to get that unlucky twice. Now, knock on wood here. I don't think we're going to get that unlucky twice. I like to play, man. He's hit at 6 of his last 10. He's hit at 55% of his last 20. He's cashed it half the games on the season. Head-to-head, yeah, he's been struggling a little bit versus the Mavericks to get this. But 1 of 3 games, or 1 of 4 games he's cashed this season. So, well, actually, both of these. This is from this season as well. So, 2 of 5 this season he has cashed. That last game, I feel like I thought he was going to get it, obviously, but ended with 9. But I think he's getting it tonight. If you don't like to play, you're more than welcome to fade it. If you look at Dallas, they give up 25th and 22nd in rebounds and assists, giving up a ton of stats. Go to center position, it's 13 and 11, so they don't give up a lot. Ant-Man was the one to rack up the RA last game. Ant-Man had I know he had at least 12, so I'm not sure what it is now. I'm not sure what he ended with, but Ant-Man was the one to take last time. And Ant-Man could be the one to take RA again today. We'll pull up Ant-Man, see what he's at. So his is at 12.5. Last game he had 19 RA. Okay, yeah. And looking at the Mavericks, he's cashed it half of the games. So if you want to take Ant-Man instead, you're more than welcome. I'm leaning towards Cat tonight. So locking in our man Karl Anthony Towns, 11.5 rebounds and assists. Like I said, fade it if you don't want to take it. Don't just trust me, because I did struggle the last video, as you guys saw. 11.5 RA. Pick number 2 today for NBA. So those are our 2 NBA picks. Doncic over 24.5 points, and then Towns over 11.5 rebounds and assists. Next 2 plays, we will jump over to MLB. I will have a free slip for you guys. It's going to be on the Sleeper app today. So if you guys haven't signed up for Sleeper, make sure you guys use code ACES. I do want to give a shout out to another app that we use called DGF. This is an optimizer. It's a tool that takes all of our plays from our apps like Prizepicks, UNDERDOG. You see up here every single app. Rebet is on here as well. It gives you a % odds to hit value or a positive EV. The way it gets this value, it compares it directly back to sports books. It's line shopping super easy. Look at all these plays, man, with over a 53% chance to hit. This is it's a great platform, man. I use it every single day. Highly recommend you guys sign up for it. And if you do, use code ACES, link in the description. You will get 25% off your first purchase, as well as VIP and our VIP. So make sure you guys go sign up for that. And as you guys already saw, this one's called OUTLIER.bet. This is the one you guys see me use the charts and it gives all the stats. This is my favorite platform to research on. Highly recommend you guys sign up for this. At least give it a try. I got a 7-day free trial link down in the description. Give this a try. I highly recommend you guys do that. I don't think you're going to regret using OUTLIER at all. But that being said, let's go ahead and jump into these second 2 MLB picks of the day, if it'll load. All right, so first pick of the day, we're going with our man Zack Greinke, and we're going to take him under 2.5 earned runs. So we'll go over here. We're going to go to, where's earned runs? I'll scroll down. Okay. Under 2.5 earned runs. You got 62% chance to go under. Minus 160-ish across the board. Minus 216 on Underdog. So horrible value on Underdog taking this play. I wouldn't take it on Underdog if I were you. I'd get it on some other app. You can get it on Sleeper, I've already said. But 60% of games, his last 10 he's cashed. 55% of his last 20. He's cashed at 56% on the season so far, and then he's cashed at 55% last season. Head-to-head, he's been under both games versus Miami. I like the play, man. Now, looking at him, he has had a couple of hard games or a couple of mediocre games this season so far, but right now he's sitting at a 3.02 ERA. He's facing Miami. Obviously, we just saw Miami. They're 25th in the league in runs scored as well, so they're not very good. Combined, this Miami team only has 5 hits and 32 at-bats versus Greinke. I think Greinke's going to have another good day here tonight. Another good day here tonight. That made a lot of sense. Another good night here tonight. I think he's going under 2.5 earned runs, or under 3, whatever. I think the most he gives up is 2. I like to play a lot. I'm going to be locking in Zack Greinke under 2.5 earned runs. Probably not on Prizepicks, but we will pull it up and see. Earned runs allowed, a goblin. I'm not touching the over on either of these. That's just me. But you can't get it on Sleeper. I'll go ahead and pull this up for you, your free slip of the day. Zack Greinke under 2.5 earned runs, 1.5x value. And then our next one you can see is Verlander. Same play, 1.6x value for a 2.5x slip. $550 wins you 124, which means 100 would win you 249. So if you want guys want to do that, you can. But let's go ahead and pull up Verlander for you guys. So Justin Verlander under 2.5 earned runs, minus 130-ish across the board, minus 180 on Underdog. 56% chance for this to hit. He's cashed at 7 of his last 10, 60% of his last 20, 63% last season, and then 67% so far this season. Head-to-head, he's been over his only game versus Oakland. He gave up 5 runs, which obviously isn't good, but I don't think he's doing that here tonight. We got the stats pulled up right here. Let's go over our write-up. So I think this is going to be a get-right spot for our man Verlander. He's been under this in 4 of his 6 starts so far this season. He's facing Oakland, who was 29th in the league in runs scored, so they're not very good in scoring runs. It's a pitcher's park as well in Oakland, so obviously that's going to give him an advantage here. So I like to play for our man Verlander under 2.5 earned runs. If you don't want to take it, you don't have to, but I do like it. I locked it in together. We will see if it is on Prizepicks. I'm pretty sure it's not. If it is, it's going to be a goblin for an over probably. Walks allowed. nothing. There's not really any goblins on here that I'm. I ain't gonna say they're not good goblins. They're definitely good goblins, but none of them that are like, I think you have to take. But I do like to play, man. Those two plays for baseball if you want to get them on Sleeper or Chalkboard. You can get them on Chalkboard as well. Use code ACES on Sleeper for a free month of VIP, and then code Fantasy ACES on Chalkboard for a free month of VIP, as well as deposit matches. And if you guys see in the description, if you go down the description, it has links to every single app we have for a free month. So if you don't have any of those apps, just sign up and you get a free month. But Gollan and Verlander, under 2.5 earned runs as our two MLB. Then you guys already saw our basketball. So Doncic, 24.5 points. Karl Anthony Towns, 11.5 RA over on both. If you guys want to get all of our plays, head on over to our Patreon. $25 a month, you get every single play that we post. Join our Discord. Our Discord is absolutely free unless you want the VIP section, which you will have to get on here. I am posting free slips on Twitter now as well, if you guys didn't see in the last video. So go follow our Twitter account. It's at Ryan Fantasy Aces. The account's going to be called Fantasy Aces. I've been dropping free slips. I've been doing pretty well. We missed the last one because one of the baseball plays missed. But anyway, go follow us on Twitter for free slips as well. So anyway, hope y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next video, and hopefully we can get this sweep.